miles have been greatly exaggerated. It is me, your board certified. Wow, I can get it out. I can do this. Your board certified fantasy football and all sports guru. It is the Sunday night game. We have the Raiders. We have the Steelers. I'm going to be joined at halftime by your boy, the sidekick. We're going to talk about the day in football. Great day for some teams, not so great for other teams. But I'm going to tell you what, I don't run. I don't run and I don't hide from my responsibilities. And we are here and we are live at Brasserie Manoir in the heart of downtown Montreal. Listen, sometimes you got to face the music. Sometimes you got to look in. Sometimes you got to dig deeper. Sometimes you got to reach higher. Sometimes you got to know you're strong, and sometimes you know you can't run. I am not here to run. I am here to take whatever you got. Did the Dallas Cowboys? Well, okay, you know what? We're gonna get into it later. Kickoff has just started. Steelers have the ball. You know what? You know what I'm gonna do for the first time I haven't done in a while? I'm gonna call the game for you. Okay. Why not? Steelers run for 7 yards. Keys to victory for these teams today. Steelers are going to have to get off to a fat start. One of the things about the Steelers is they're one of those teams that truly cannot play from behind. So for them, it is important that they get off to a good start. And for the Raiders, listen, the Raiders are another team trying to find themselves. Jimmy G, the supermodel, needs to settle down and find out what he can do as a QB. I know he was hurt last game, so we'll see what happens at the quarterback position. But here we go. Steelers running up the middle. Okay, another key. Steelers have to run this ball. You have to keep the ball out of the hands of the Raiders if you want to be in this game for the Steelers. You have to play ball control. You have to make sure that things you're doing on the field don't go to the other side. So down in distance, what do we got here? We got the Steelers with a third and one. Third and one for the Steelers. Very important that they stay on the field. Opening drive, they want to set the tone. Another thing, the game is in Vegas, and Vegas is rocking and rolling right now. So you want to watch out for that. Okay, so here we go. Steelers line up. They went up the middle with the fullback, and he stopped. He stopped a defensive stand by the Raiders, making noise early in the game. So the Raiders are here to make a point today. The steel and black, the curtain went up, my friend. The curtain went up. Speaking of curtains, listen, as I got your attention, here at Manoir, we have a lot of specials for you, okay? We have what we call the Guru Special. If you look at the menu, when you come in during the week, you're going to see Brother Stock Ball on that menu because we have a Brother Stock Ball special during football. So all meals that they have here at the Manoir will consist of either a Manoir burger, top of the line burger, top of the line pizza, and it'll all be $22 because it comes with the beer. Have a beer, watch the game, watch the Guru. Okay, kickoff comes. Listen, Steelers defense stops him inside the 10. Got to Robinson, got to run forward, not backwards. So a great start for both. I'm going to say we'll see how the Raiders go. But Steelers did what they were supposed to do and pinned them back fast, which is very important when you're starting a game. By the way, during the course of the season, we're going to be having special guests. One of the guests that we're going to have here, one of the many people responsible for the Guru being at the Manoir, and a Dallas Cowboy, my boy Cordon Bleu. Look for Cordon Bleu at some points this year. He'll have a lot to say to you. Look for the crowd cam that's coming too. All that going to be mentioned later. Okay, so we're Raiders got the ball. And surprisingly, they're going to throw down on first down. They're going to get about 6 yards. Listen, very important to start your game with positive yardage. The supermodel is indeed back in the game. Starts off with the 6. And listen, he has to connect with Davante Adams. Him and Davante Adams have to find a way to connect if the Raiders are going to win. Because let's face it, Davante Adams, when he's on, we're talking about a top 3 receiver in the league. Hands down. Hands down. Okay, here we go. 2nd and 4 for the Raiders. They are going to run up the middle with Josh Jacobs. Josh Jacobs, surprisingly, in the last few weeks, held to, I think, minus a yard last game. Something silly, something crazy like that. Obviously, if the Raiders are going to win, Josh Jacobs has to be a part of that, and he has to get on the field. So look for Josh Jacobs to make moves during the game. Raiders want to actually watch out for this too. Third and young, both of these teams. Third and long for both of these teams, not a good percentage, although they are short. Here we go. It's 2nd and 3. They're going to line up in the shotgun. taking advantage of it. The rush is in, and as I said, Jimmy Garoppolo goes outside, just missed his target, but he looked for him. So there's the start of your game, kids. Both teams 3-0. Kind of what we thought it would be. Did anybody think this is going to be a high-scoring offensive game? Has the potential, but the offenses are sputtering on both teams, so I don't know if that's in the cards tonight. Not the start I think either team wanted, 2 3-and-outs. Not good. I'm going to say not good. I'm going to go to the comment section and see what people have to say already, because you know the peanut gallery is here. Let's turn on that live chat. All right, live chat is on. If you have something to say to the guru, say it. Big run back by Pittsburgh. They get it almost to midfield. They're at about the 49. That's kind of what they want to do too. They want to get off to that quick start. Oh, I talked too soon. Holding against Pittsburgh. We're going to bring that ball back. We're going to bring that ball right back. By the way, guys, another sponsor I want to mention during the podcast is my good friends down at India Rosa and my good friends over at New City Gas. Proud sponsors to the show. Best meal in town, best club in town. You take your pick. I agree with both of those statements. All right, now back to the game here. Okay, so listen, this is the kind of start we didn't want to get off to. All right, 2-and-outs for both teams. Nobody's moving the ball. Everybody seems a bit reluctant right now. Listen, that's not the start you want to get off to. All right, here we go. Mr. Smitty, I knew you're going to have something to say. Well, if it's not Mr. Blackie. Paulo, what's up, baby? How you doing, big bro? Listen, I know Smitty had something smart to say, too. Yeah, exactly. Blackie and Mr. Smitty, I'm here to take my lumps. I don't run from anybody, okay? The Cowboys might not have done what I wanted them to do today, but hey, nobody thought they were going to go undefeated all season anyway. So let's just relax, all right? Let's just calm it down, kids, all right? Is Frisco going to go undefeated this year? No. Is Philly? No. Is Miami? No. I'll tell you why all later. With that Miami game, like, come on, man. Are we playing football? We playing Madden. Somebody, and Russell Wilson, is it time? Is it time to say Russell Wilson is done in this league? Russell Wilson, I don't know. I think some boxers used to say women make weak legs. Ever since he got with Sierra, his career is kind of taking that step back, a little 1-2 step back, if you know what I'm saying. A 1-2 step. And you went to, yeah, okay, whatever. Russell Wilson, what happened? Where you at? Somebody show up. Somebody tell me something. But the Miami Dolphins offense, it looks kind of scary. And it looks kind of scary. It looks like they're kind of playing Madden and not actual football. I don't think in the history of my life I've ever seen 70 points scored in a football game, if I'm correct. And with that amount of ease. Tua, who was healthy this year, knock on every piece of wood. Thanks for having him on the field. Played lights out. He's playing lights out right now. Obviously, the more the Dallas Cowboys win on defense, the more I get to make the argument that Micah Parsons is the number one player in the league and the MVP. But Tua Tagliafico, is that his name? Really making a big argument for him being number one right now. And let's not forget about Patrick Mahomes. The Chiefs looked real good today. All right, back to Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh's going to run the ball again with Najee Harris. Listen, this is what you want at the beginning of the game. You want your 5 yards. You want your 4 yards. You want to dig in there. You want to get in there, and you want to set the tone for what the game might be. For me personally, I'm a bit of both. I'm a bit of smash and grab. I'm a bit of put it in the air. You know what I mean? That's the way I play. You know what I'm going to do as I'm sitting here talking to you? I'm going to go get myself a cider, kids. One of the beautiful ciders here at Manmar. Also, if you like the best beer in town, you got the best beer in town. I'm going to tell you something. It's not that microbrew crap either, right? You want that IPA, strawberry lager, stout garbage? You go somewhere else and get it. We have good old-fashioned Canadian beer and American beer here, my friend. Budweiser, 50, Molson. Bring your father. Your father would love a beer here. And tell him to bring the salt shaker. Because your father, more than likely, when he was drinking beer, when he was a kid, put salt in his beer because they felt to put more foam on top. It didn't, but never cut a man's dreams off. Or maybe it did. I don't know. And Clamato juice. Who knew what those old people were doing? All right, Steelers. Here we go. Second and 6. I'm just going to say bye to my boy right now. First down, Steelers. Nope, he dropped it. Sorry about that. He dropped it. Guru should have put his glasses on. All right, listen, people, I'm going to take a quick break. I'm going to be back. I'm going to get myself a beverage, and I'm going to join you for the rest of the game. So if you're watching me now, don't go anywhere. I'll be right back in a few. All right? Let's do this. Brother Stockball. You got to hear me? I think I can hear me in the TV here. Can you hear it? No, I just want to know that we can hear it. That's a good sign.
You should make it flow though.
Yeah, I'm just doing that for you now.
This is back to
I'm off the phone. Oh, you can hear it?
yeah.
Because it's two games, right?
Yeah, it's two.
I'm going to bring my boy out. So I was Well, look at here, look at here. I thought the guru was gone, but the guru's back. All right, listen. Sorry I left you hanging. I got myself a beautiful beverage here. I may have lost a couple of you, but I'm back. You know what? Let's end the session and come back.